Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Here's found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there.
That was lovely, that.
Hangs one in. Koundé can get it clear. Oviedo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They're urging him to shoot. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Here comes another cross. Cleared away. Crossed in once more. Towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Rafinha.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. And it's Luis Suarez. Mbappe shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Oviedo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Snyder. Great vision. Mbappe. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter.
Caught offside that time. I was just lacking in accuracy. Looking for a corner. And now they can tries one from range. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Koundé certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Iniesta, and claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Luis Suarez. Vinicius Junior is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. This looks promising. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he welcomes it in. Schneider.
Great chance! Rafinha!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Rafinha. And that could set him on his way. Figo. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. And here's Suarez. Oh, it's Luis Suarez! And that's a good finish. And this is getting better and better. So, a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Down to business again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Getting up there! He's got away with one there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Figo picks it up out wide. Has crossed into the middle. Can he finish? And again. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Bellingham. And they can counter here. He is through here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Schneider. It's run loose here. Mbappe. Well, that has not gone well. Now this could be a chance. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And that's Bellingham! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Now it's Bellingham, and he's had it nicked away. Iniesta.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Can he get on the end of this? He's got away. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's not got that quite right. Now it's Luis Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Garcia. Roberto Carlos. Vigo. Schneider. And this is Luis Suarez. And the shot! Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Roberto Carlos.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
And this is Cruyff. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Now, can they get him away? Oviedo can breathe again. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Cruyff! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
75 minutes played. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham gets a foot in here. That looks a cracking ball. Rafinha! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
Oviedo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal 19.
A case now of complete control.
El dorsal 3. Pepe. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11. Bale. El dorsal 18. El dorsal 10. Eto'o.
And it's Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Bellingham. Well, played right into his path. Now there's a fine ball. Garcia gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he cuts out the supply.
Oviedo are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They have...
There's the header! He will be livid with himself.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oviedo have reclaimed it. He's found a way through. It's Luis Suarez! And somehow he kept it out. No, that's been intercepted. Eto'o.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's pulled back. That has ended up in good effort from distance. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he passes it long. Now it's Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Mbappe! And that is as much as we have time for. Oviedo suffer a humiliating defeat.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Iniesta carries the ball down the right, and he's managed to get free.
Oh, great feat, that.
Iniesta. Iniesta crosses. Baia claims it without any fuss. Iniesta with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Figo. Well timed, excellent interception. Raul. And Kubasi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
That's the keeper's ball. Oviedo are looking to go forward now. Oviedo yet to have an attempt on goal. Raul.
Iho always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Oh, well played, well played. That's going to go a long way. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vinicius Junior, now it's Cruyff. It's a threatening ball. Iniesta. Figo. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's run loose here. Raul. Iniesta. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's a good run down the right. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior. Impressive jump, and he's found the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Iho are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Alaba, and it's slung out wide. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Fermin running with intent. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Fermin. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Figo. Oh, that is a nice touch. Figo. Figo delivers. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. And it's been played through. Kubasi does really well there. He is strong. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Yamal.
Oviedo certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
No foul, says the referee. Kubasi cuts it out. Xavi makes the interception. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold. Alaba. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Probing pass. Vinicius Junior wants to run onto this. But that has not gone well. Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. And there we have it. And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's on it. Can he get away? Yamal. Raul. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior is onto this. That's really well manoeuvred.
Iho are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Chouameni, Kubasi. Fermin, never out of the action for very long.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fermin.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He'll find a position of real strength now. Cruyff with the cross. And he was alert to it. Fermin. Yamal. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's on his own! Oh, he goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Figo. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just eases him off the ball. A played. That has snuffed out the danger. Xavi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here!
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nicked it back promptly, and he shoots! And no mistake! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And that is fabulous, a true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
This is a... He's had a shot! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Fermin. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now, can they get him away?
Pretty robust defending.
Eto. Now it's Villa. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's with the keeper. And it's been given away. Oh, that's fabulous. Tchouaméni can clear it away. Yamal.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Oviedo really could have done without this. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Piqué gets across to intercept that. Wriggles his way through. David Villa receives him in a wide position. Bale! Roberto Carlos plays it short. Alaba deals with that comfortably. Keogh has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's through here. He's found the way through. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Tchouaméni, not the most accurate pass. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great chance! that's a good finish. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.